Hello to all spiritual Tamil viewers, I am Rk.Guru. I think we can talk about the Zen nature of separation from Buddhism. We need to talk more about Zen. There are a lot of people here who do not have a proper understanding of this. It will be a long record, so if you put in a complete record you will be bored to listen and forget the things you ask. So I put the part in 6, 7 or 10 minutes and subtitled it and put it in English. Because Zen is a worldwide secular religion. Zen is not a religion. Zen is a biology. To live. If there is a subtitle for this, people in the world will also see it, because it was in Japan that Zen blossomed. Then Europeans came and translated it and spread it all over the world through Zen haiku. But here in Tamil Nadu in India it spread to China through Bodhidharma and then became Zen in Japan. So Tamils have every right to talk about Zen. I speak on the basis of the same merit. Because I have 20 years of spiritual travel and training. Osho's disciple and Bodhidharma was born in the village of Kankapuram district. I have no arrogant favorite right to talk about Zen. But that right is the affectionate right to hug a child. So I'm talking about Zen speaking of. Because I have fully enjoyed its biology. So I have full eligibility. I begin this video recording by worshipping my Guru Golden Feet. They make many comments without understanding the nature of Zen. Only 2 people are fully qualified to talk about Zenism. 1. Zen priests who have become godheads. 2. Teachers who are the primary disciples of Zen priests. In it I will be the author to talk about zealotry, as a disciple of Osho on a 20-year spiritual journey and fully immersed in myself, and here I will share my experiences-based ideas and its experiences from the author's side as I live in zealotry. I am not a guru, but I am the primary disciple of the guru. I can feel the genius and tell them. Zen is a biology, it's an experience, it's the flowers that bloom in the morning, it's the music of the bird, the gentle breeze. Anything that is a natural experience like this is genius. It was a child's smile, beautiful blooming flowers. What is naturally subject to life experience can be referred to genetically. Zen is a biology, enjoying it to the fullest. What started with the word Zen is derived from the Sanskrit word Thean. This is what has become the root word for the word Thean in the Zen word. The words meditation, dhyan are all intertwined with dhyan, jin, zyan, zen, of which the word Zen is the most beautiful word. There is intuition in that word. It was very, very concise. Can be said to be like the nucleus inside the atom. Thirukkural was enacted in the state of Tamil Nadu in India 2000 years ago, and it was written in 2 steps. We can explain many pages of concerns, but we can write Zen poetry with only 1 word. When we say silence, it is Zen poetry, and when we say meditation, it is Zen poetry. Mentioning Zen is simply observation. Simply observing the mind without any thoughts. Osho would say, Zen is a contradiction. If Zen is to be understood in a paradoxical way, that soil must be processed. Not all seeds germinate in the soil, and it needs soil suitable for germination. To understand and talk about Zen must be religiously grounded. Religion is different, religiosity is different. Religiosity is to take only its essence. If idolatry, prayer, and puja are one way of doing all this, then another way of taking its essence into prayer and worship. This is what they will say, I do not want to be burdened with its essence alone. For some people we have to give too much explanation, and for some people some details will be enough to understand. Zen is a code. The code, that cultured sight, can only be told and heard by those who are somewhat aware of Zen. Not everyone with a sense of religious worship can understand Zen. Only those who live a religious life and witness to it can understand Zen. There is a famous word in the Zen lineage. Stop searching and get what you need. This is what is said in the Bhagavad Gita, do the duty and do not expect the reward. In it are the words Zen that says do the duty, do not expect the reward, but I do the duty. How can I not expect the reward if we ask that? It is a business and it is a politics. It has an average mood. That is a mental question. That is a fair question, but when you are in a trance, you have to do the duty without expecting the benefit, and then the benefit will come to you automatically. How to explain this? The woman walking on top of the rope, if you saw her walking on top of the rope, she would have a horn in her hand. As the horn walks, it will walk in the middle without tilting to the left or to the right. If you lean to the left, you will press the right side. If you lean to the right, you will press the left side. Then there will be a balance. Can't stand that place. The move will definitely happen, but while the move is going on, the goal and ambition she intends to achieve will be fulfilled. The benefit will come automatically when you do the duty at that time. This is its essence. We need to understand its essence. We do not examine the pantry about that word. Do not go into the discussion with science and rationality. If you understand its meaning, it will turn into a romance. What explanation can we give for the blossoming of the flower? Only poetry can write for it. But a botanist would pick up its petals and examine the pollen. See what kind it depends on. But he could not explain that blossom. That blossom is Zen. The woman did her duty and then the benefit came automatically. This is the essence of the Gita, which says, do your duty and do not expect reward. This word contains the whole essence of the Gita. This is what the Chinese sage Lao Tzu said when he said, stop searching and get what you need. You sowed. Keep your seed sown in the soil. To make it germinate and come out, it is not your job. Did the seed germinate? That does not need to be left stirring the soil. It has a specific season. A woman who has become a mother is carrying her baby in her womb. The thrill that the baby causes in her will make the woman happy. She is always going to see that there will be suffering. For that she will not walk fast, but she will wait patiently. The child will automatically emerge when the appropriate environment comes up. But her dependent relatives, for their selfish need, the baby is delivered by cesarean section, with the astrological prediction being made earlier in the day. A lot of incidents like this are happening in the country. They have no patience for waiting there. The seed is sown and they do not have the patience to germinate. They do the work of taking its seeds and destroying its roots. This is unnatural. But Zen is natural. We have to go along with that. This is what Osho would say, we just need to wave our hand to swim the river without any difficulty. It will take you to the destination. You should not swim against the river. But if there is any kind of mind-blowing talk on the political stage, the late former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Scholar Anna, would say, swim in the fire. That. When we say this word, it will give an aggression to the mind, but at that time it will make a comfort in the mind, but soon it will make us feel uncomfortable and soon death. There will never be a beauty in it. That would be a business. That would be an object. There will be no taste in it. Even better to say about Zen is that a priest tells a Zen master that he can convert Zen master to his religion and make Jesus speak, and the priest says to Zen master, if Jesus slaps you on the cheek, show me your cheek again, knock and it will be given to you. Zen was telling the master. On hearing all this, the Zen master said, you have spoken so wonderfully. Surely he must be a Buddha. When the priest thought he could convert Zen master to his religion, he turned Jesus into a Buddha. There was no work to be done to change that. This is the essence of Zen master's genius. Vincent Churchill, the former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, is asked by reporters, "How can you speak so brilliantly on stage like an open flute?" He says, "I can speak fluently because I think those in front of me are fools when I speak." Ask a Zen master the same thing. He says, "Everyone who is in front of me sees myself, so I have no hesitation there. I think of myself as them." That's it, Zen. Zen does and split anything. Zen doesn't look at anything fragmented. It is a whole. Understand that wholeness and it will become an aesthetic. The soil was processed only in Japan. That's why Zen bloomed there. Whatever word is associated with the word Zen is beautiful. Thank you so much for listening to the Zen video. This is the front part of the next video. Listen to the next video as well. Share this video with people who know about Zen in your circle of friends. We will talk more about Zen in the upcoming videos.